Hello from the Odell farm. I hope you're doing well. Why am I standing on top of the tractor? Well, I'll tell you. I wanted to show you what I got going on this year for this fall's deer and turkey season. So typically these would be hay fields. This one on the other side of the fence row, and then the third one up by the house. And when the bullets start flying, the deer do not like that big wide open spaces. And we have been having trouble seeing deer on opening day, except for maybe the last 10 minutes of daylight. So I decided to come up with a different plan. A couple years ago, I had planted quite a few things out here to block the deer's view from just being able to see wide open spaces. And that worked. I ended up getting the biggest buck of my life that year. So I believe the plan works. And the plan was I let some of these grasses grow up, and throughout all three fields it's got the grasses growing up. And then I mowed laneways out here where the deer already were traveling. So I used existing deer trails and mowed them. And then I've got trees I drug out here from the front yard. And the deer have been liking the idea of bedding down around these trees. I don't know if that gives them more of a tucked in feeling and they like that, but I have noticed on several of these trees that they are bedding down around them. Now the other thing that's nice about the weeds is if a buck comes up to the field and it's a big wide open field and he doesn't see any doe, he just takes off. So by having these weeds in here and the different trees and whatnot, the bucks have to come in here and look around to see if there's any doe. And that gives me the opportunity to get some sights on them. Now my hunting blind is right up in there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but so I get to hunt this whole big field here, and then let my nephew come over and he hunts this other field up that way. So we got the tall grasses and the trees and things, and then like I said, I got the trails mowed, the existing deer trails, and then we have a food plot. We got this food plot and one in the center of the other field that my nephew hunts. We're gonna have radishes and turnips and some winter wheat type stuff in there, different things that the deer can eat in the winter time as well. So not only will the low grasses that I've been mowing all year provide fresh young plants for them to eat and draw them in, but we'll have the stuff here for this winter, this fall, to draw them in, and then this winter it will feed them as well. Because if I feed the deer, then the deer will feed me. Take it easy.